Well, I have no idea what just happened. I just got booted. So I don't know. Uh, we still having issues here or what? Oh, this just drives me crazy. It's okay now, I'm on. I don't know what happened. It just said we ran into a difficulty and my computer just bloop, shut off. Has nothing to do with the computer. I just believe it has to do with the stream. Hi, Robert. Hi, Troy. I don't think you got the PDFs, Troy. Are you on my mailing list? I know Seth and Stacy were on the other guy. I hope they come back to this one. Hey, Troy, are you on my mailing list? Like I said, tomorrow we're going to be doing some reading, but I want to complicate the reading. Let me give you just a little bit of a sort of a trailer kind of thing. And it's a core. What check, Troy? I never received a check. When did you mail a check out, Troy? Email me, we'll talk about it, okay? Here's what we're going to do. I'm sharing with everybody something, not something new. Well, for you maybe, not for me. It's something I've been working on. We're doing the coordination with the table of time. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we're substituting the right hand for the bass drum, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing the triplets, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the. We're going to substitute the right hand. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the. I never got a check, Troy. I've been waiting 6 weeks now. Okay? It don't matter. If I get a check, I'll send you the book. Anyway, line number 3, that's the 8th note, so we're going 1 and 2, 3, 4. Instead of 1 and 2 and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Then we have triplets instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm putting a slight accent on the 1, 2, 3, 4 when I'm doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 16th notes, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4 E and a. Then the groupings of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 6s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 7s, let's not go there tonight. But that's how I like you to do the table of time. I know what the check is for, Troy. I never received it. Email me. There's my email above your name. And we'll talk about it, okay? All right. Anyway, did we understand that? Between the bass drum and the snare drum. Now, this afternoon, I demonstrated 3 against 4 against 2 against 1 and locked in On the bass drum, the hi-hat, and the snare drum and the floor tom-tom. How many guys here do not know how to do 3 against 4? Yes, no, say yes or no. Three against 4, yes or no? You understand how to do 3 against 4, Paul? Stacy? Hoist? Seth? Troy, do you know how to do 3 against 4? Jimmy? Robert? You know how to do 3 against 4. All right, when I do, there's a couple different variations. For this particular variation, if you remember me talking about how I count a triplet, my norm for counting an eighth note triplet is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Occasionally, I will count a triplet 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Same thing, but a different count, a different feel. Now, the reason why I count 1, 2, 3 is I want to open up the spaces in between the count. For example, if I'm playing a triplet with my left hand, 1, 2, 3, and I say, all right, count it like this: 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, and it opened up the spaces. Now, for me to get 3 against 4 with that particular feel, I have to open it up more. So how am I going to open it up more? I'm going to count 16ths. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and that's how I'm thinking about the 3. So I can fit the 4 in there. 4 would mean every 4 counts. Then I'm going to play my right. So I'm going to get 3 against 4. 1 E and 1 E and 2 and 3 E and. So let me slow that down. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and Does everybody know where that right hand falls on that count? If not, okay, if not, write out on a piece of paper 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and okay? I have it someplace in my files. I don't know where, but I am going to send it to everybody. I should have sent it tonight. But I'm having some issues here all of a sudden with this computer. Not the computer, but the stream. So you hear how I'm counting to get the 4 in there. I'm counting the triplet as 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. We have that? We understand that? Now I said just get a piece of paper. If you have manuscript paper, that's cool. Just write out the count. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and Got it? Let me know when you have it. Well, 4 times 3? No. Yeah, it's every third 16th. No, but you got to count. You got it. You got 1 E and 2 E and 3 and the down. Under the counts of 1, 2, 3. Underneath the 1, put a slash. Underneath the 2, put a slash. Underneath the 3, put a slash. Let me know when you got it down. Man, my throat is dry. Okay, so you get it down. Now that gives me the 3. See, you're hitting 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1, 2. I'm accenting the 1. 1, 2, 3. So it's down, tap, up. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. You got that down? That's how the left hand, that's giving me the 3. Now, under the count of 1, all 4 limbs hit at the same time. The bass drum's going to hit on the 1. The hi-hat's going to hit on the 1. The snare drum is going to hit on the 1. And the floor tom-tom is going to hit on the 1. So, maybe that I should have taken a different approach. I'm going to count the triplet. 1, E, and. No, I'm sorry. Ha! Matt! 1, E, and, the, 2, E, and, the, 3, E, and, the, 1, E, and, the, 2, E, and, I'm sorry. We hear the 3 against 2. So I'm going to play 1 against 2 against 3. 1. So now I established the 3, I established the 1, and the 2 is on the hi-hat. The 4. 1 E and the 2 and 3 E and 1. Okay, let's see what we got. Toot the bells. Okay, you got it, Robert? All right, now, on the count of the 1, 2, 3, 4, put a slash underneath the 1, underneath the 2, and underneath the 3. That's your snare line. Okay? Now, on top of the count, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, it's like Paul said, every third, it's all mathematics, it's every third 16th note. So you're going to have 1 as the right hand, as part of the 4. 1, E, and the. 2, E, and the. 3, E, and the. Let me know when you guys have that. Do we understand it? Robert, you okay with it? I'm just going to play now the 3 against 4. 3 on the snare drum, nice and slow. 1, E, and the 2, E, and the 3, E, and the 1, E, and the 2, E, and the 3, E, and the. Want me to slow that down somewhat? We got that figure. The left is 1, 2, 3. The right hand. Okay, confusing. Well, it's not confusing. You gotta. That's part of the development of coordination, man. You got to split the brain, multitasking at one time. So you have the 3. The left hand is on the count of 1, 2, 3, because you're counting the triplet 1, 2, 3. Now, to open it up, we're counting 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. So your left hand is going to be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. The right hand is every third 16th note against that 3. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the. So you put it together nice and slow. The thing is to sit there and just work on the 3 and against the 4. 1. I put the bass drum on the 1. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3, E, and the 1, E, and the 2. I got confused. 1, E, and the 2, E, and the 3, E, and the. There I'm doing 4 on the floor tom-tom and 3 on the hi-hat. Wait till we have to play the stick control book down, all right, with that, between the left hand and the right foot. What's confused, Robert? I'm sorry, there's such a delay. I forgot what the question was, and you respond, no. I don't understand it. Do you get it, yes or no? I apologize, Robert, and it's no fault of my own. It's because of the lag. Now, you responded with no. What was the question? I'm asking if you know how to do 3 against 4. Do you know how to do it? Do you understand it? If you understand it, put yes. If you don't understand it, put no. Paul, do you understand it? Troy? Jimmy? Marcio? Okay, I can't understand what's going on. Troy, you understand it. Okay. Marcio, you understand it. Okay, Paul. How about you, Robert? You say, okay, confusing. Of course it's hard to play. You're not used to it. It's different. You're playing triplets with one hand and 16th notes with the other hand. What's this? Is this my stream? Everything is so confusing. Everybody has it now. Now we're going to start to move it around. And when I say move it around, I've established that I'm explaining it to you with the bass drum is playing the 1. What's going on with this video? That's not me doing that. Oh man, this thing is all screwed up. Oh Lord. Okay, I see what's going on. Something is very wrong with this broadcast because I have a video and it's not me. I don't think. Or if that's too much lag. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to write this out with different combinations. First we'll start with the bass drum doing the 1, the hi-hat doing the 2, the snare drum doing the 3, and the right hand on the floor tom doing the 4. Then I'll break it up. Okay? Are you guys getting this? Somebody answer me, because this is driving me crazy, this video. That's not me doing it. It just keeps repeating itself. Hey, Jimmy, say hello. Something's wrong with this. So what I'm going to do is instead of 1 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to start at 12:30, and we'll hang out to as long as we can. The video is fine. I'm not doing all that playing. I don't know what video you're getting. Hold on a minute. Oh boy. All right, we're back. Okay. I'm going to start the lesson tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. I'm going to have some more PDFs for everybody. What else I would like, you guys have the stick control book formulas, the syncopation formulas, and the workbook. I need to have some requests. We're going to start working out of it. And I said to you, in addition to the stick control book formula and the syncopation formula in the workbook, you will be getting some supplementary PDFs. All right, well, I'm going to be back tomorrow at 12:30. This is really aggravating me and frustrating me. See everybody tomorrow. Hey, Troy, email me, okay? Let me know what's going on.